And now your first Horn 5 forecast, certified most accurate by Weather Rate.
All right, good Monday evening, everyone. You know, after needing rain for so long, as we heard from some of our farmers earlier, we could certainly use a break from it now. Thankfully, we're going to see more intermittent hit or miss type showers and storms over the next few days, but we could also probably use a break from this mugginess that's just been stuck in the air over the last few days. And it looks like that's in the cards, at least during the second half of the week. High temperature trend here. We're going to stay in this very warm and muggy air mass for a couple more days. High temperatures tomorrow and again on Wednesday, staying locked into the 80s, but right around where we should be at this point, making the transition from June into July. But heading into the first few days of the month, we're actually going to trend below average in the temp department for a few days, preparing to kick off 4th of July weekend with temperatures dialing back to the 70s. But on top of that, we're also going to get a couple of days break here later on in the week from the humidity. As the data loads in here, you can kind of get the trend. Over the next 24 hours, though, we are going to see the humidity levels spike up a bit, leading to more showers and thunderstorms, and potentially some of which could be severe tomorrow. Then as we start to head toward Wednesday afternoon and evening into Friday and Saturday, we see those humidity levels drop. Dew points way down into the 50s, meaning a much more pleasant air mass will be taking over as we prepare to kick off the holiday weekend. But in the meantime, you got to keep an eye on the skies out there again this evening. Live look over downtown Saginaw. Skies beginning to clear up. We got a rain curtain here with some darkening skies off toward the southeast side of town. Current temperatures 83 degrees, dew points at 66. So no major changes in the air mass as the barometer starts to fall off ahead of this next disturbance. Here's the storms right now on the first Horn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar. We see here a very intense downpour just on the southeast side of Grand Blanc, tracking northeast toward Lapeer within about the next half hour or so. Another downpour right over Mount Morris and spilling over in toward Otisville. Other downpours near Chesaning, tracking northeast toward Bridgeport and Birch Run. And more still as we look into parts of Isabella and Gratiot counties. Some light to moderate rain around Breckenridge in toward Alma. Another one tracking toward Shepherd and Mount Pleasant. And if that all weren't enough, there are more showers and embedded storms developing west of Lansing that will also be tracking in this evening. So just make sure you're keeping a watchful eye on the skies, because this pattern still not changing much, as we showed you, for about another 2 days here. We still have the stalled frontal boundary that sparked off this weekend's severe weather, the heavy rains that we've seen across the state. It's now positioned over the southern border of the state, but really not poised to go much of anywhere over the next 24 to 48 hours, because we still have this blocking ridge of high pressure parked just off of the eastern seaboard, east of the Jersey Shore, in fact. Until that starts to move a little bit as we move into the second half of the week, this front's not going anywhere. The intermittent showers and storms aren't going anywhere. And we're also going to get a little bit of an infusion of moisture from now Tropical Storm Danny, which will be getting swept up in the currents here and pulled into the Ohio Valley. Hour by hour forecast pretty much shows us exactly what we've been seeing day to day over the last few days. Hit or miss showers and thunderstorms continuing at 8 o'clock. Bit of a lull in the action as just some leftovers work their way into the thumb around 11 p.m. But then during the overnight period, front still in place, plenty of moisture and humidity and warmth to work with. We will see isolated showers continue into tomorrow morning. May have to deal with some downpours even on the morning drive, but a greater likelihood for more showers and thunderstorms starts to flare up between noon and 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and continues into the evening commute tomorrow. And while it's a low chance, there's a chance for an isolated storm or two to become severe. Damaging winds are overwhelmingly going to be the main concern here, not looking really at a tornadic situation, but heavy rains and, of course, hail. And even those damaging winds, of course, just not good news, especially considering all the damage we picked up from last weekend's storms. So 68, your overnight low for tonight. Scattered showers and thunderstorms continuing throughout the night. And the same story as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, with highs in the low 80s. 70s taking over with lesser chances for showers and storms Thursday through Saturday, David and Meg. But then back to the 80s for the 4th of July with the chance for more hit or miss storms.